courtyard and chapel.
Max? It's me, Morgan. I'm right here.
Asylum? How did I get back here? Those children seemed so real. Did I save them, or am I going completely mad?
Okay. A little bit different kind of a environment now then. Did we really save the children, or was it just all one big hallucination, madness that we're in?
The water fountain looks nasty. Doesn't anybody maintain this place?
Probably not. They don't really care too much about us.
Is he wearing big bare feet slippers?
I suppose so.
Excuse me, what's your name?
Are you serious, man? I'm the king.
You're the king. Well, you speak like the king at least. King, like the Elvis.
King of what?
King of rock and roll, man. I'm Elvis.
The Elvis? But I thought you were, well, you know, dead.
No, that was all a hoax, man. Pressure was getting to me. I needed a break.
Of course you're Elvis. Of course. Great.
Break from what? All your fame?
Fame, drugs, food, you name it. I needed time to relax, sober up, slim down. Know what I mean?
Yes. Well, it looks like you've shed a few pounds since that Hawaiian concert.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Music?
Where is that awful music coming from?
I wish I knew, man. That stuff is for the birds.
What about other patients here?
Do you know anything about the other patients?
They ain't patients. These are my fans, man. Let me tell you, these are the best fans in the world.
So am I your fan as well? Okay. Interesting music, indeed. Can say that. A little bit different kind of an environment than where we have been before. Well, there would be a king statue too. Huh.
Nice tutu, old man. Excuse me, what's your name?
Skippy!
Skippy! Music?
Where is that awful music coming from?
I don't know, Q-tip.
Q-tip?
Yeah, your big cotton head looks like it belongs in a big ear.
Great. So, other patients?
Do you know anything about the other patients?
Do you know anything about the other patients?
Very funny, old man.
Very funny, old man.
He's not gonna be of use to us.
Ugh, smells down there.
Not a very clean place then, that's pretty sure.
That guy looks like he's gonna eat me.
Eat me? Why?
Excuse me, what's your name?
Stan Dombrowski, don't forget it.
Okay, where are we?
Where am I?
The courtyard.
Sane.
I'm not crazy. I shouldn't be here.
Shut up before I pound you one.
Like someone would believe that, Max.
Where is that awful music coming from?
Doc's doing some kind of test in the observation room.
Oh? What kind of test?
How should I know, maggot?
I'm not a maggot. How could you say such a thing, town?
I know this will sound nuts, but I was just in this weird little town where a huge alien plant killed all the adults, but not the kids.
Shut up!
Goodbye. Yeah, I don't think that will work, Max.
Not a friendly-looking guy at all.
No one of these guys are friendly.
Excuse me, what's your name?
Why do you damn loons always gotta talk so damn much? Christ! My name's Hector Vasquez. Now get the hell away from me, you look like a goddamn mummy.
Yeah, right.
Where am I?
Where do you think? The asylum, you nut job.
You nut job, mommy.
Why is my head all wrapped up like this?
'Cause you're so freaking ugly, I guess. Okay, mommy man, I'll be straight with you. You see, when the little green man came to...
Forget it, you jerk.
Indeed. It's just making fun of us. saying.
I'm not crazy. I shouldn't be here.
Hey, don't blow a head pipe, psycho. That act won't get you anywhere with me.
Well, what about this damnable music?
Where is that awful music coming from?
You mean you don't see the orchestra full of pink elephants?
Very funny.
Huh. I guess you lost your sense of humor when you lost your marbles.
Town.
I know this will sound nuts, but I was just in this weird little town where a huge alien plant killed all the adults, but not the kids.
Good for you. Why don't you go back there?
Because I wouldn't want to go back there anyways. I don't know if I would want to be here either, but I certainly don't want to go back to that place eitherly. Okay, staircase.
Are these gargoyles supposed to be conducive to sanity? The architect was probably an inmate. Are these gargoyles supposed to be conducive to sanity? The architect was probably an inmate.
That's a very good question.
Dried up and depressing.
Yes, this place is a little bit depressing looking.
Quite a big fellow.
Okay.
Excuse me, what's your name?
Jeez, Max. It's the same as it was yesterday and the day before that. I'm Bruce. Bruce Chambers, remember? Man, that wreck must have really rattled your brain.
A car wreck?
Yeah. Taking that nurse's car for a joyride wasn't the brightest thing you've ever done. I mean, now your face is all messed up and you can't remember squat.
Great. So, where are we?
Where am I?
You've been here before, don't you remember?
No, this place isn't familiar at all.
It's the courtyard, Max. You like it here.
Maybe I have liked it, but I certainly don't remember this anymore. Sane. I'm sane. Completely sane. I'm sure.
I'm not crazy. I shouldn't be here.
Now just calm down, Max. Calm down.
But I'm not crazy.
Sure you're not, Max, sure.
Sure. Yeah, I know. It's very believable, I'm sure. So, music.
Where is that awful music coming from?
Oh, the observation room. Dr. Morgan said that he was doing some auditory experiments. Whatever that means.
Well, hopefully we can go and talk to Dr. Morgan soon enough. Town.
I know this will sound nuts, but I was just in this weird little town where a huge alien plant killed all of the adults, but not the kids.
You're right.
You mean you believe me?
No, I mean it sounds nuts.
Nuts.
Just take your pill, Max, and you'll feel better.
Yes, I thought that he would say that. That it does sound nuts, indeed.
I wonder what's on his mind.
Oh, let's talk to him as well. Why not?
Excuse me, what's your name?
John Whitefoot, Max. Don't you remember?
No, I'm sorry. Where am I?
The asylum, of course. In the courtyard. We had to evacuate the tower cells because of the explosion.
But we were... So there are those tower cells nevertheless in here, but... I wonder if we were then in reality evacuated or if we did come here after... with that angel statue then in reality. I have no clue. Explosion.
What explosion?
The generator, it was supposed to be repaired this week. I guess they were a little too late.
Oh, what about all the patients up there?
I'm afraid you were the only one who survived, my friend.
That's great. So all the others in the tower cells did die. We were the only one who survived. I wonder if those were the kids, or partially as well those who were in the tower cell as insane, or... yeah, well, they survived then.
I'm the only survivor? My God! How many people died up there?
I'd say 15 or so. The fire spread quickly after the second explosion. Then there was no way to reach them in time, but how did you manage to escape?
If I told you, you'd think I'm really insane.
Try me. I'd like to know how you survived this disaster.
I know this will sound nuts, but I was just in this weird little town where a huge alien plant killed all the adults, but not the kids.
I see.
You must think I'm as loony as the others.
No, that's not true. I have my own theory on what could have happened to you.
What? I wonder what kind of theory you have if you kind of believe in me. So, theory?
What's your theory?
Well, I think that maybe your mind couldn't handle the thought of you abandoning those who needed help, so you constructed a world to hide in, inside your mind, until it was safe to come back. The town represented the tower, the children were the patients, and the missing adults represented the doctors and other authority figures who weren't around to help.
Huh. Maybe you're right. But it all seemed so real.
Your mind is capable of wondrous things, Max. In your head, it was real.
Well, that kind of is a little bit what I was thinking, that those patients were the kids. And we were trying to help them. At least they shouldn't be. Maybe they were able to get into the better place. They were all, even if they weren't mentally then as insane maybe in the little village, they were certainly deformed physically. So maybe everything was visualized differently. So it might be the case as sort of a defense mechanism. It's a good idea at least. I like this guy. So we are sane, of course.
I'm not crazy. I shouldn't be here.
That's a familiar story around here, my friend.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. So awful music.
Where is that awful music coming from?
Dr. Morgan is testing a few theories on how music affects the patients. He's conducting his research in the observation room.
It is a little bit a weird kind of music for sure, though. But I like you. You're very nice. Huh. There's some weird patient here.
Why is that woman licking her lips? I feel very sane in comparison to her. Excuse me, what's your name?
My name is Vera. I think it sounds nice. I ate my husband with carrots and rice.
Ate your husband with carrots and rice.
Where is that awful music coming from?
I like this music. It's got a great beat. It makes me want to stay on my feet.
Great. So patients?
Do you know anything about the other patients?
They'd be yummy in my tummy.
What do you mean by that?
Chop 'em all up, put 'em in a pot, add some potatoes and see what you've got.
Okay. Talk to you later. Bye.
Yes. Bye, indeed.
What kind of weird trees are these?
It is indeed very weird looking tree. Okay. Let's see. Let's save first of all.
Save game.
Okay. Chapter 3. That will do.
Return to game.
Alright, let's see. I suppose here's stairs as well. I suppose we could... Yeah, let's go here first to see if there's... What is here? At least I assume that there's not necessarily that much in this direction.
Some sort of control box for these water lines. I'll need something to pry it open.
Okay. What about this door? Can we go inside really or not? Yes, we can.
Looks like a doctor. What's he writing?
Yeah, this is his musical test place. I'm pretty sure of that. So, let's talk to him, I suppose. Dr. Morgan, I assume.
Hello? You must be Dr. Morgan.
Huh? Oh. We thought we'd lost you in the fire, Max. Where have you been?
Yeah, well, that's a good question.
I was somewhere else for a while.
Well, it's good that you're safe, Max. But you seem to get into trouble whenever you go away. I've told you before that you need to stay in control if you expect to get well.
Stay in control if you expect to get well.
I didn't just go away in my mind, Dr. Morgan. I was in an actual place, a small town with children. They were real.
Now, Max, don't get all excited. I can have one of the orderlies restrain you if necessary. Will it be necessary, Max?
No, I'm fine.
I'm not aggressive in my knowledge, so why would they need to be restricting me when I'm not trying to be aggressive? I'm all well.
I want to get well, Doctor, but I have so many strange thoughts, unanswered questions.
Curiosity is a good thing, Max. I wish I had some answers for you. Perhaps we can talk later, after my work here is done.
Okay, that's good. I would like to change that music, though.
What fire? What happened?
The generator exploded. Too bad about all of those others up there in the tower. We could only save so many.
That is kind of, only save so many. We heard the one guy in the very start that leave us because we stole his car, so I'm not really sure if all of these guys are that friendly or good people. They're just doing their work, pretty much. Others... How many was there in the tower?
Others? What do you mean?
Don't you understand, Max? The fire. It wiped out all of the cells in the tower. Everyone inside. You're lucky to be alive.
Yeah, I'm sure of that. What about the generator?
No one seems to be bothered by this. Does anyone know what happened to make the generator explode?
We haven't discovered the cause yet, but of course we're concerned about all the patients. Right now, we're trying to keep everyone calm and pleasant. Don't want them to dwell on disturbing things, do we? No, surely not.
Of course not. That would be just horrible. What note are you doing?
What are you writing, Doctor?
I'm conducting an experiment. The effects of different types of music on all the patients.
Uh-huh, okay. Can I change the music? That would be swell.
A radio? Wonder if I can get any news from the outside world.
Huh, that would be interesting.
Active only in newborns, DNAV goes on to deform, cripple, and kill victims within a few years.
Whatever that is, I have no clue.
Active only in newborns, DNAV goes on... Active
no other information. I suppose...
Anatomical diagrams. Must be part of Morgan's work.
Yeah, I'm sure of that.
Anatomical diagrams. Must be part of Morgan's work.
I can't stop it when it starts to talk sometimes. Oh well.
An old piece of equipment, but it seems to be working fine.
Can we
A
change
record.
the...
Belladonna in A flat. A record. Rockabilly swing thing.
Let's change that. If that's fine with you. Or did we just scrap it? Yeah.
A record.
Well, this is fun that we can change the record. I'm sure it will have an effect on the Elvis guy. Yeah.
Long live the king.
Yeah, we
A
have
record.
the...
The Donner Party Waltz.
So, interesting what we will have to do with these different kind of
record.
records.
The Ballad of Captain Dick.
I'll take that as well. This will be interesting to be experimenting with these different musics, I'm sure. I didn't want to go there. Stupid. Stupid man.
He looks way too attached to that fish.
You don't say.
Excuse me, what's your name?
Sir, yes, sir. Who the hell are you? Leave me alone. Can't an old man get any rest around this ship?
Record?
What do you think about the record that's playing now?
Oh, how the hell should I know? I was sleeping till you came over and woke me, you big lunkhead.
Okay. I suppose we could be asking everyone about the record from these patients, because this isn't the awful music. At least let's go and talk to Elvis before ending this first episode in this courtyard of Asylum. What about you?
What do you think about the record that's playing now?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Boo!
Boo-hoo.
Oh, don't cry. The music's not so bad.
Okay, music isn't that bad. That we don't need to be crying like boo-hoo. Well, that's fun. Quite good jokes. Well, what about you, Alice? Record.
What do you think about the record that's playing now?
Well, all right. That makes me want to shake my hips like I did on the Solomon show.
So-and-so. Huh. I wonder if there's any other kind of a use out of this. Huh. But still very interesting. Very fun and interesting indeed. Is there actually anything else in here, huh?
Who ever heard of a stained glass window with clown faces? Too weird.
Indeed. I would say so too.
What kind of weird trees are these?
Huh, true. Oh well, let's end this first episode here, and next time I think we'll be experimenting with different
A record. The Donner Party Waltz.
records. So, I hope you've enjoyed Sanitarium thus far, and I will be seeing you next time. Ciao!